In the year 600 BC, Babylon stood as the grandest metropolis of the ancient world, a city whose magnificence echoed across centuries. Located in modern-day Iraq, Babylon's strategic position on the Euphrates River made it a thriving hub of trade, culture, and knowledge. Merchants from distant lands flocked to its bustling markets, while scholars exchanged ideas that would influence civilizations far beyond its borders. Babylon wasn't just a city of material wealth, but a cradle of human progress, where art, architecture, and governance reached new heights. One of Babylon's most famous marvels was the Hanging Gardens, a legendary wonder said to be built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his wife, Amidis, who missed the greenery of her homeland. The gardens were described as an engineering masterpiece, with terraces of exotic plants and waterfalls that seemed to defy gravity, suspended in the air by advanced irrigation systems. Though historians debate the gardens' actual existence, their legend persists as a symbol of Babylon's opulence and innovation. Yet Babylon's architectural feats were matched by its contributions to law and order. Long before Nebuchadnezzar's reign, Babylon was home to one of history's most significant rulers, Hammurabi. Known for his wisdom and sense of justice, Hammurabi's reign in the 18th century BC marked a transformative period for human governance. His Code of Hammurabi, carved into stone tablets, is one of the oldest sets of written laws in the world. Covering a wide range of social issues, from property disputes to criminal justice, it established a legal framework that sought to ensure fairness and accountability. It wasn't just a list of rules, but a sophisticated legal system that influenced future civilizations, laying the groundwork for modern law. Babylon's prosperity continued for centuries, with the city becoming a symbol of ancient splendor. However, its reign was not eternal. In 539 BC, Babylon fell to the Persian Empire under the command of Cyrus the Great. The city's capture was swift and decisive, marking the end of Babylon's dominance in the ancient world. But while the Persian conquest brought an end to Babylon's independence, the city's legacy lived on. Its cultural and intellectual achievements left an indelible mark on the Middle East and the wider world. As the centuries passed, new powers emerged in the region. And by the 8th century AD, the world's attention turned to a new city, Baghdad. Founded in 762 AD by the Abbasid Caliphate, Baghdad was destined to become the most influential city of the medieval world. The Abbasid caliphs, who ruled over an Islamic empire stretching from Spain to India, wanted Baghdad to be the heart of their vast domain, a city that would symbolize the unity, power, and knowledge of their empire. The Abbasids didn't just build a city, they envisioned an architectural marvel. Baghdad was designed as a round city, a revolutionary feat of urban planning that represented the Abbasid vision of unity and perfection. At its center stood the Caliph's palace, surrounded by walls that radiated out in perfect circles. The city's design wasn't just symbolic, it was practical, with Baghdad becoming a bustling center of governance, trade, and culture. What truly set Baghdad apart was its role as a global center of knowledge. The city's intellectual heart was the House of Wisdom, a vast library and research institute that attracted scholars from across the world. The Abbasid caliphs were passionate patrons of learning, and they made Baghdad a gathering place for scholars from Greece, Persia, India, and beyond. Here, texts were translated, knowledge was preserved, and new ideas were born. Works by Aristotle, Plato, and other Greek philosophers were translated into Arabic, while scholars like Al-Khwarizmi and Ibn Sina, Avicenna, advanced fields such as mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. The impact of Baghdad's scholars was immense. Al-Khwarizmi's work in mathematics led to the development of algebra, while Ibn al-Haytham revolutionized the study of optics, laying the foundations for modern science. In medicine, scholars like Al-Razi and Ibn Sina compiled medical textbooks that would be used in Europe for centuries. Baghdad wasn't just preserving knowledge, it was pushing the boundaries of what was known, making breakthroughs that would shape future generations. Baghdad's golden age was also defined by its multiculturalism. The city was a melting pot where Muslims, Christians, Jews, and people of various ethnic backgrounds coexisted and contributed to its rich cultural tapestry. This diversity was reflected in Baghdad's architecture, cuisine, and intellectual life. The city's markets sold goods from across the known world, from Indian spices to Chinese silks, while its libraries and academies housed knowledge from every corner of the empire. But like Babylon, Baghdad's time in the spotlight would come to an end. In 1258, the city was devastated by the Mongol invasion, led by Hulagu Khan. The Mongols sacked Baghdad, destroying much of the city's infrastructure and massacring its population. The House of Wisdom, along with countless other treasures, was lost. With this invasion, the city's golden age came to a violent and abrupt end. Yet, despite these hardships, Baghdad endured. In the centuries that followed, the city would rebuild, though it would never reclaim the same prominence it held during the Abbasid era. However, Baghdad remained an important cultural and intellectual center, even as the political landscape of the Middle East shifted. In modern times, Baghdad has seen its share of turmoil, particularly during the Iran-Iraq War of the 1980s, the Gulf War, and the conflicts following the 2003 invasion of Iraq. The city's infrastructure was heavily damaged, and its people have faced immense challenges. However, just as it had done throughout its long history, Baghdad remained resilient. Today, efforts are being made to preserve Baghdad's rich cultural heritage. Historic sites like the Abbasid Palace and the Al-Mustansiriya School stand as reminders of the city's glorious past. Cultural traditions, such as Makam music, continue to thrive, while the city's book markets on Mutanabbi Street are a testament to Baghdad's enduring intellectual spirit. From the heights of Babylon's Hanging Gardens to the intellectual achievements of Baghdad's scholars, Iraq has been at the center of human civilization for millennia. These two cities, though separated by centuries, tell a continuous story of human achievement, resilience, and the pursuit of knowledge. The legacy of Babylon and Baghdad continues to influence the world, reminding us that even in times of adversity, the spirit of innovation and progress endures. So let's not just remember Babylon and Baghdad as relics of the past, but as symbols of humanity's enduring quest for greatness. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to spread the story of Iraq's remarkable transformation.